friend copied my personality so perfectly that people eventually stopped seeing a difference between us. And honestly, I still don't know if that story makes me feel disturbed or guilty. His name was Daniel. And when we first became friends sophomore year, he barely spoke. Not shy in a cute way either. More like the kind of quiet where people slowly stop noticing you're even there. Meanwhile, I was basically the opposite. I talked too much, made friends easily, knew how to make people laugh without trying. And honestly, I think Daniel noticed how differently the world treated me because of that. At first, the copying was small, harmless enough that I ignored it. He started using the same slang as me, watching the same shows, listening to the same music. Normal friend behavior, right? That's what I thought too. Then one day, my friend Marcus randomly laughed and said, "Bro, why does Daniel literally sound exactly like you now?" Bro. And the scary part, the second he said it, I genuinely couldn't stop noticing it anymore. Same phrases, same jokes, same reactions. Even the way he laughed started sounding weirdly familiar. It was like watching someone slowly study me in real time. Then things got worse. One day before class, I walked in early and froze near the doorway because Daniel was sitting alone, quietly repeating one of my jokes to himself under his breath. Over and over, bro. Not practicing the words, practicing the timing, the pauses, the smile afterward, even the way I leaned back after saying it. I remember standing there feeling this horrible pit in my stomach because suddenly it didn't feel like admiration anymore. It felt like rehearsal. Then came the haircut. And honestly, that's when everyone else finally started seeing it too. Daniel came into school with the exact same haircut as me. Same fade, same length, same styling. Even Marcus looked between us awkwardly and went, "Okay, nah, this is actually insane now." Everyone laughed. Daniel laughed too. But I noticed something nobody else did. He immediately looked at me afterward, like he needed to see my reaction first before deciding how to feel himself. After that, it became impossible to ignore. If I posted something, Daniel posted something similar hours later. If I changed the way I dressed, he slowly changed too. And the worst part, people actually started liking him more. Girls who ignored him before suddenly laughed at his jokes. Teachers started complimenting him more. People invited him places they never used to. One girl even smiled and said, "Daniel used to be awkward, but now he's actually cool." Brew. I remember hearing that and feeling this weird mix of guilt and fear at the same time, because for the first time, I realized Daniel wasn't becoming more confident. He was becoming less himself. Then one night at a party, everything finally broke. I was talking to this girl I liked when she suddenly frowned and laughed. "Wait, you're not Daniel?" Brew. I genuinely felt my chest tighten hearing that, because for the first time, it honestly felt like parts of my identity were disappearing right in front of me. Later that night, I finally confronted him. I tried being careful about it too. I just quietly asked, "Why are you trying so hard to be me?" Daniel stared at the floor for a few seconds, then softly said, "Because nobody ever liked me until I did." Bro. And honestly, I think the scariest part wasn't watching Daniel slowly turn into me. It was realizing the world rewarded him for it.